Well, the weather's holding up so far. Skytop Stadium, Syracuse down 4-0. Warm day in the 70s. Sun out at the moment. Little drizzle earlier. Thunderstorms in the area, holding off for now at least. See how it holds up this afternoon.
It is supposed to get a little wet this
weekend. A little dicey.
But and then definitely saw some showers on the way here, but cleared up nice in time for game time. So that's all that really matters, the fact that we get to play this one, because don't want to have to run into some sort of time rule issue with the weekend coming up. Let these games have their own day and play out as is.
3-game series. First time these two teams have faced each other at a home site with the ACC expansion. 6th all-time meeting. Cal leads the series 4-1. And here's Angie Ramos to lead things off for Syracuse. Anna Reimer is back in the circle for Cal.
And if you're Syracuse, you cannot look at this 4-run deficit as a 4-run deficit. Look at it as 1 run at a time. If you can pick apart, you know how good Madison Knight is. Allow her to go out there and see success, and then just pick 1 run at a time.
All 4 runs came by for Cal in the top half of the 3rd. Last time these two teams played each other, an 8-1 win for Cal in Honolulu. And a line drive goes foul by Ramos. That was back in 2013.
Well, these matchups are going to be a little bit more familiar with this conference realignment, and Coach Depking had mentioned kind of the troubles and the issues that she had with, you know, the flight out to Stanford. Cal, like we mentioned earlier, their 2nd flight out to the East Coast, and how they've been dealing with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's an interesting point, because Depking was sort of frustrated with flying out to Stanford. Wasn't her favorite. Coach Spencer, on the other hand, it's part of being a professional. Off speed just high, and the count moves full.
Yeah, Coach Spencer viewed it as a part of the business, and she focused more on the schedule itself, and the fact that Cal doesn't get to see every ACC team like they did in the Pac-12.
Fly ball out of play. Definitely a different scenario than the Pac-12. And it really hurts your scout team to an extent, because you have no idea what some of these ACC teams look like when you're playing the same Pac-12 team year after year. Soft pop-up. It's going to stay at the home plate circle. And Quiroga puts it away for out number 1.
It seems like the Syracuse lineup in general has really out in front of some of these pitches. They're not waiting that extra half a second to make solid contact. Lopez did to lead off the game, but really since then, it's not been too successful for this team to be waiting that extra beat, allow the ball to travel before they swing away.
Lopez takes high. Lopez led off the game with a base hit. Outside. And when we talk to Coach Depking about Madeline Lopez, she is someone that wants to be that person that the team can depend on.
Well, the team has most certainly depended on her this year, Nico. I mean, we talked about it at the beginning of the game, but just the solidification of having someone that you know can go up there and get a hit when you need one. That's what this team needs. They needed a replacement, someone that they were sure could go out there, get on base, bring in runs. Madeline Lopez, you see the average, it pops out at you, but the 10 doubles, the 3 homers, I think more impressively 5 Ks. Only 5 strikeouts this year, Nico. That's walk number 21.
Great vision from Lopez. Works the walk, and Syracuse has a runner aboard with 1 down. Lopez, the 3rd-year starting right fielder from Montgomery, Texas, in the Houston area. You talked about that timing, too, a moment ago. Lopez really had a great timing series against Boston College last weekend, and so is Jaden Burney at the plate right now.
And I think there's another level to Jaden Burney's game that a lot of people may not have realized coming into this season that Coach Depking has brought out about this fact that she is undoubtedly the quickest player on this team and easily can steal any bag that she wants to. But it's not that facet. The fact that she can lay down bunts, beat them out, but then also fake that bunt and swing away and get solid line drives through the infield is really important to this team.
Burney came in from Mississippi State, where, speaking of running, she was a pinch runner. And then spent 2 seasons at Chipola College before that. Both seasons hitting above 300. Showing bunt for the 3rd pitch in a row. Instead, bounces it right by first. Lopez is going to go to second. And a base hit for Jaden Burney. Syracuse 2 runners on with 1 down.
Whoever thinks the broadcaster's curse is real, think again. A prime example of faking that bunt, pulling out, and saying, I'm just going to swing away, I'm going to hit this hard, and I'm really going to run through. And you could tell what that means. This team gets excited. This team gets hyped. You could hear the crowd. You know how chirpy and how much this game means to both of these teams. And you could see it there.
Anna Reimers drops in a first pitch strike. Burney at first, Lopez at second. Anna Reimers, only 37 pitches.
Yeah, she's done an excellent job at attacking these Syracuse hitters, but this is the position that Syracuse needed to be in, is that get Reimers in a spot where she thinks she's got to be too fancy and not just attack.
Flores fouls it away. Sometimes it's the right spot at the right time for Vanessa Flores, coming off her personal best with 5 ribbies, including a 3-run shot on Saturday. 4 hits and 8 RBIs in the series overall against Boston College.
And last year, Flores was seen as simply that pinch hitter, someone to come in off the bench, and she was Shannon Depking's favorite pinch hitter, really the only option she felt comfortable with to be in that spot. So now with some key departures, she found that location in the lineup. She's been extremely successful because of it, and Syracuse has found some other pinch hitters to fill those locations.
The 1-2. This is inside to Flores. The junior from San Bernardino in the LA area. Injured during her freshman year, you mentioned it, a key pinch hitter last year. And she's found a spot, the 3-hole of the lineup for Syracuse this season. Stays alive.
And that's why. You just look at that reaction, that cut. You could tell, 1, to stay alive, but 2, to understand, hey, I overswung. I was too in the moment. I got to calm down. You'll often see her hitting her chest, trying to just say, this is calming me.
Works the count full, 3-2. Reimers walked Lopez to begin this inning, followed up by a Burney base hit. Reimers looking to avoid 2 walks here in the 3rd. The payoff is bounced to 3rd. Marshall taps on the back, throws across, double play to end the inning. What a job by the Bears defense. And Syracuse leaves 2 stranded. We'll talk to Coach Depking about it after this. Syracuse down 4-0.